Welcome to the 2023 season of Hockenbach League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High
Ball's
School.
going to be picked off.
Today's matchup is between the Foxborough Warriors and the Warriors of King Philip High School. Coming to you from Jack Martinelli Field in Foxborough.
It's going out the corner flat. He's got a good block by Carrazzo out there.
Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Doug Seuss and Pat McGuire.
And he's got a nice hold. And there's Trevor Palmer on the sack.
Trevor Palmer with the sack there.
Oh, and Hayes.
What a punt.
Now let's join Doug and Pat down in the field for today's pregame commentary.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jack Martinelli Field at the Ahern Middle School. Huge game tonight between the Foxborough Warriors and the King Philip Warriors. Both teams come in undefeated at 5-0, both ranked second in their respective divisions. Doug Seuss, my partner Pat McGuire, here to bring you tonight's action. What do you think tonight, Pat?
We got a big game. I think I know Foxborough's had this circled on the calendar since they knew it was coming. Where we wanted to be for it at 5-0, and KP's 5-0. KP's third in the state. We're 12th in the state. So this old school game. They opened up the track, so it's going to be. They're expecting a lot of people tonight.
Yes.
Great game.
We have homecoming tonight. Again, big crowd. KP always brings a big crowd. They've been in like 4 of the last 5 Super Bowls up at Gillette. It's been a while since Foxborough's made it, but Coach is really confident that this could be a team that gets them back there. And if he wins tonight, it'll be his 300th win, which is obviously a huge accomplishment in itself.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be great for Coach Martinelli. What we have tonight is KP, nothing fancy. They got a big line. They're very physical, straight ahead blocking. They play very well. Their offensive line is fantastic. Be an interesting matchup because usually Foxborough has a good size advantage on teams. That's not the case today, but they are big enough to match up with KP, and they have enough bodies that they can throw at them on the defensive line to sort of hopefully put a dent in the offense, being able to get some momentum.
The last 2 weeks, Foxborough really hasn't had much opposition. Both games are kind of like walkovers between Sharon and Stoughton, whereas KP's had a couple, tougher opponents. But again, they've been putting points on the board as well. They have a balanced attack, running and passing, as has Foxborough. But Foxborough's relied a lot on Ben Angelini.
Yeah, I think Foxborough's been holding back a little bit, knowing this game was coming, because after this game, KP has to worry about Milford next week, and Foxborough has Canton and Oliver Ames, which are league games, but they're not nearly the tough matchup. You want to be looking good going into the playoffs. I think we're going to see a lot more of the Foxborough playbook tonight than we've seen the last few weeks.
All right, and we also have Channel 5 here. Before I left the house, Channel 5 was doing some coverage down here. So it's a big game for a lot of purposes, a lot of reasons. Got a prediction there, Coach?
Foxborough 27 and KP 24.
I was going to say Foxborough by 3 myself. Not a precise score, but I'll take a Foxborough win by 3. Is that how you say it? Berthiaume?
I think it's just Berthiaume.
Yeah, we got you. All right, a little technical difficulty. Paul, the expert, long-time expert, helped us out. Mr. Beck. Welcome, everybody. Huge game tonight, the Hawk-Mock League. Not only the Hawk-Mock League, but the state of Massachusetts. A lot of playoff and Super Bowl implications here as both teams come in 5-0. KP ranked third in the state, second in Division II behind Catholic Memorial, who basically is a college team playing high school football. And Foxborough, who's the number 2 team in Division V, ranked number 12 in the state. A lot on the line, and it's a non-league game for both teams, but worth a lot of points in the standings.
Oh yeah, it's a non-league game at the high school level, but as you and I both know, these kids do grow up playing each other, and they have a pretty healthy rivalry with each other.
Yeah.
So they're not strangers to each other, and this is just something that's going to be. There's a different type of energy down in the field tonight than there has been.
Yeah, there certainly is. There certainly is, Pat. And you know, one thing you always got to keep in mind, you know, and I say this right up through the youth ranks, because we played KP a couple weeks ago, and unfortunately, we all youth teams, we all came out on the short end. KP draws at a high school level, they draw from 3 towns. At a youth level, they draw from as many as 6 or 7. But at a high school level, you have Foxborough, which is the smallest school in the Hawk-Mock League. And King Philip, the reason they're in the large division there is one of the biggest schools in the Hawk-Mock League is the fact that they have the luxury of drawing from 3 towns. So when you pull your talent together, the fact that both teams are in this situation tonight, it speaks volumes to actually both clubs.
Absolutely. Both great teams, tremendous coaching staffs. Lee has done a tremendous job over at KP. John DiBiaso didn't move over to CM. He'd probably have a few more banners to hang in Division II, but
yeah.
And number 78.
Yeah, a great job by Brian Lee over there, following in his father's footsteps. He basically has turned the King Philip program around over there under his leadership, and they have been a perennial pile for at least the last 7 or 8 years. So we have the coin toss, as you can see on your camera right there. Greg Camara is the referee tonight, wearing the white cap. I know him from years of experience.
We have a problem when it comes to you.
Yes, so you got 2 cousins out there. You got Sullivan Keneally and Sean King. Sean King from King Philip, Sullivan Keneally from Foxborough. A nice little article in the Sun Chronicle today covering tidbit, family rivalry. One of them is going to be happy at the end of the game, and one of them is not.
Toss has been won by Foxborough.
one of the captains.
And they have chosen to defer.
There's a big size difference between the 2 of them. 78 is a house, and Sully Keneally is more like the slick, quick darting type of player. So here we go. You can see a lot of energy out on the field. We have homecoming tonight. So there's going to be even more action. It'll be an extended halftime. Now we have the middle school kids, I believe, down here in front of us doing the national anthem. They're going to sign it.
Marching band, along with the 8th grade music department class at the Ahern. They're led by Marissa Sobel and Ian Dorich, and directed by Mr. Aaron Bush. The music staff is Jennifer Greenleaf, Erin Hussey, Brian Raymond, Aaron Bush, Bobby Glynn, Kaylee Webb, and Cammy Tidaldi.
Whose
right, my apologies there. I thought they were going to sign the national anthem. They were actually the choral group. Very good job.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize our three-time state champion cheerleaders, the 2023 Foxboro Warrior cheerleaders, who add color and excitement to the football program. They are coached by Nikki Courier. The freshmen, Scarlett Ascensios, Morgan Brightbill, Kaylee Gillespie, Kate Gilbrett, Sumner Goldberg, Leighton Sherlock, Brooke Strickland, and Brooklyn Tucker. The sophomores, Isabel Cleary, Julia Giorgio, and Madeline Simpson. The juniors, Adelaide Hayden, Audrey Hickox, Nyla Lopes, Nick Mello, Sarah Polito, and Jillian Slattery. And the senior is Peyton Carroll.
All right, Owen Hayes
Kicking off for the
teeing
Warriors.
it up for the Warriors.
There's Owen Hayes.
Outside.
He's actually going deep in the middle. Nice job by Owen Hayes. This is going to be a touchback. First one of the year for him.
Yeah.
Andrew LaPlante was back there along with Hayden Schmitz, and there's no return, so good start. I like it. Owen told me the other day he's just been waiting to turn one loose, and he finally did it. Good job. So KP will open up on the 20-yard line.
And KP Warriors will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You'll see a lot of personnel changes tonight on the defensive line. They're going to be cycling in fresh bodies all night.
Yeah. You see, I believe Nate Ehrman's checked in out
Just
there.
a
We
reminder,
have
the MIAA,
Jonathan
the
Balde,
would like to remind you to show the highest quality
Nathan Whitted.
of sportsmanship
See,
towards officials, players,
Brandon Mazzini
fellow
Sogrady will
spectators.
say BMO a
Please
lot
do
of
your
times
part to
tonight
make
is
all
in there.
athletic contest a positive,
So
enjoyable
KP
experience.
opens up with a full
Good
house
sportsmanship
backfield,
is the number
which
one
we haven't seen
priority
too much of this
of
at
all
all
our
this
schools.
year. And there's already a misdirection counter reverse play. And around the left side, it's still going. Sully Keneally on the tackle over there. Number 28, the ball carrier for KP is Talon King. So already a little trickery out of the KP Warriors.
King picks up a first down for KP.
They have a lot of guys named King on their team.
Yeah, they do.
He's brought down by Sully Keneally.
All right, so
1st and 10 for KP.
nice
At their own 36-yard
16-yard gain for King Philip. 1st and 10 at their own 36. Now they have a power eye. McLeish is the quarterback. We got a straight ahead run and a big gain, almost 10 yards. We're going to get 9 out of this. Straight ahead power run.
LaPlante on the carry.
LaPlante on the carry.
Brought down by Caden Hassett. Pick up of about 9.
Nothing fancy about this,
That
Pat.
carry.
No, I watched
Second
one of their
one.
games. It is something
KP.
seeing their offensive line. They don't do a lot of fancy stuff, but they are very fundamentally sound. They have good technique. They play with good leverage. They're a good unit.
Well, here we go. 2nd down carry. And again, this is LaPlante, and he's going to go ahead for a
LaPlante
first
on the
down
carry.
into Foxborough territory at the Foxborough 48. So 3 plays, and KP has 2 first downs, and they're on the march.
Matt O'Keefe in on the tackle.
Matt O'Keefe on the tackle for Foxborough.
KP picks up the first down. Ball spot at the Foxborough 48-yard line.
Again, in our pregame, we talked about Foxborough's last 2 opponents, and really hard to prepare for a game of this magnitude playing opponents of a lesser caliber. So tonight will be a test, both sides of the ball. We have motion here. He's going to pass through, and again, this is LaPlante. He's going to bounce to the outside. He's got another first down. All right. Nice play call, nice
Andrew
execution
LaPlante
over there by King
Get on the
Philip.
carry. Rambles down to the 35-yard
Yeah, they stopped the
line
hole
of
where it
Foxborough.
was, but they was
Picking up
able
the
to
first
scrape
down.
out around the side of the pile there.
All right. You see Toomey checking in for the Warriors. Evenly sized in the trenches there. KP staying in the power eye. And this time number 24 is on the carry. That's Aiden Astorino. He gets a solid gain of about 5 yards. Bring up maybe 6. Bring up a 2nd and 4.
Astorino on the carry.
They've been going after that right side of the defensive line every play so far.
6 on that.
For it running away from Zenkus O'Grady.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, is Foxborough's linebackers haven't been able to engage yet because the D-line is actually being pushed back.
And that's King there, the 78th senior captain as the left guard. He's a good ball player.
And here we go, Astorino again. And he's going to have another first down. Junior running back, 220-pound running back.
Astorino picks up a first down.
All right. Again, just power eye. Straight ahead. Lincoln Moore on a tackle, getting some help from O'Keefe there, but not until Astorino had the first down.
Right around the 23-yard line of Foxborough.
So KP on the march, starting this drive at their own 20-yard line. They're now down to the Foxborough 23. All right. Get a little motion again. Reset. Straight ahead.
There we go. There we go.
Zenkus O'Grady in there. So LaPlante had nowhere to go. Tried to bounce it back outside. And Zenkus O'Grady cleaned that up. Dropped him for a loss of about 5 yards. Nice job by the Warrior front there, stuffing that. Pushing LaPlante back. So we have a second and 16. Second and 16 from the Foxborough 28. All right, we're going to again straight ahead run, right up the gut. Can't have that happen. That's LaPlante. He gets back a lot of that yardage and then some. It's going to give him a great third down opportunity.
They're not messing around. They're just getting behind. So Sean King's listed at 6'1", 280. And they're just getting behind him and following him down the field.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier he's the cousin of Sully Keneally.
Third and about 4 for KP.
He is a load. He's doing a great job so far. So big third down play now.
Jackson Fry, another senior, 6'2", 286.
Fullback this time. And they're going to be close to first down.
Astorino on the carry.
Astorino on the carry. They give him the first. He's the up back here.
Just look at that push.
Yeah. Astorino is lined up at tailback and that time at fullback. And that was just a quick hitter straight ahead. Looks like they're doing a little bit of a measurement, but I thought they awarded him the first down, and they do.
KP picks up the first down.
So 6:45 remaining in the first, 6:46 remaining in the first quarter. Clock will start as soon as they set this. There it goes.
Ball spot at the 13-yard line.
So what I have seen is they do a little play action pass where they sneak the fullback out into the flat for it.
Right.
I think King Philip's going to stay on the ground because they've been pretty effective with it. But it would be, oh, that was well blocked.
Yeah, there's a touchdown. That's LaPlante. They're going to mark him shy.
Yep.
Andrew LaPlante. Shy. They're going to mark him at the 1, but
LaPlante on the carry.
Yeah, they just
counter
cleared
direction.
up there.
Yeah.
Randall's down.
That was
it's about the 1 yard
Luke
line.
Gunn in their tight end right there, sealing off Lincoln Moore.
For KP. Foxborough 1 yard line.
So KP's showing that they're not fooling around here in their opening drive. First and goal from the 1. Cleats under center. A straight ahead dive. Nothing. Oh, they're going to give him the touchdown. Wow, looked like a good
touchdown, King Philip.
Looked like a good stand by the Warriors right there. I think number 34 had the carry. I'm not quite sure
Yeah, it was Berthium.
Berthium there, captain.
Touchdown by number 24, Aiden Astorino.
Oh. Dave Fay disagrees. I thought it was Berthium.
I thought so too. At least they were celebrating his Berthium.
Off to the extra point attempt. It's number 88.
And the kick is good. So
extra point is good.
This straight head dive. This
6-13. Into the first
I don't think
quarter.
he got in, to
7-0
tell you the
KP.
truth.
He fell in. He's on top of bodies.
Yeah.
That was Berthium.
It's good push on Foxborough's part, though, to try and keep him out of the end zone. But that was Berthium. All right,
Well,
so
there you go. You got the cobwebs out. You played them.
do.
You know what you're in for.
Sure do. We got Prescott back there, and I believe Joey Nicholson is the other return guy. We have 88 listed as the kicker, but we don't have him in our program right now. Yeah, we're missing that one. So Foxborough will get their first try here after this kick return. Solid kick back. That's Joey Nicholson. He finds a little bit of room. And he's going to get out past the 30-yard line. Joey had a good return in last week's game. So Foxborough does have decent field position to start their opening drive at their own, looks like maybe 31-yard line.
Foxborough. Nicholson runs it.
All right, we'll see
On
another
the
replay of
31-yard
this.
line. Foxborough will start 1st and 10.
Really,
crease right there.
Yep. Not much you can do on kick returns. I mean, so many blocks you're not allowed to do, so you're pretty much on an island. Here you got Lewis coming in motion. He stops. First pass of the game out to Gordon. And we're going to get a first down.
There we go. I like Gordon lowering his shoulder, too.
Complete to number 8, Nolan Gordon.
Marcusella. In the spring, they're battery mates. Gordon is a starting
Tackled
pitcher for
by
the Warrior baseball team. Marcusella's the catcher.
Brandon DeCastro.
This is just a nice little safety
Gordon
out.
picks up a first down.
Those corners are
Ball
playing
spotted
out.
on the 42-yard line of Foxborough.
So Foxborough has it at their 42. And again, they stay with the shotgun, single back. And this is Angelini. And he's going to get a couple. You got number 9, number
Angelini
70
on the
on
carry.
tackle. 70 in there is Seidel Sanchez Doss, and number 9 is Thomas Kilroy.
Thomas Kilroy on the stop for KP.
Gain of about 2.
2nd and 8 for Foxborough.
All right, here we are, their own 44-yard line, the Foxborough Warriors. Angelini again, the single back, off to a great start this season. And we're going to see again straight ahead, but there's nothing there. King and Sanchez Dawson on that tackle for like no gain.
Angelini on the carry. Seidel, Sanchez Doss, and on the stop for KP.
KP bringing in their light defense right now, taking out some of the big boys. With the 3rd and long coming up.
Ball spot at their own 43-yard line.
All right, first test here for the Warriors. We see twin receivers going to both sides.
Press coverage from KP with 2 safeties over the top.
Here comes the pressure. Marcusella steps up. Oh, and the ball's dropped by Solheim. He had a little bit of room to run. In coverage was Andrew LaPlante for KP, but ball slipped through the hands of Tony Solheim. He's wide open there. Yeah, he might have been able to get that first down. He was close to the marker. So Foxborough punt. Owen Hayes did a really good job last week.
Owen Hayes.
Nice little defensive call, bringing a little pressure. You got the press coverage on there with the safeties over the top for it. Don't want to give him
Hayes
too much
gets
time.
a high kick. Fair catch is called for. Now, Foxborough's disputing that ball touched his foot. Ain't gonna matter. We're gonna see it. Not gonna matter. There's no replay in high school football. Foxborough actually could have got called for some interference right there. That ball never touched him.
Yeah, it didn't touch him. That was a good call.
Never touched him.
And they gave the they tacked on the penalty there.
Yeah. Hassett was in there a little early.
Punt is down to the 28-yard line of KP. 1st and 10.
There you go, KP, 1st and 10 now. Here we go. Straight ahead.
There we go. Nice stop by the boys there.
There you go.
Balday Moore, Solheim underneath there.
Short gain of about 1.
That's the way you got to stop the power running game like that is there's got to be multiple blue jerseys to the ball flow into it. So
gain of 2, let's say. Actually going to stay low, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean,
low
man always wins in this game.
30-yard line.
So Foxborough basically with a 6-man front right now. I mean, they're selling out for the run.
And they got a little pull there. They got some space for it.
Saw him on the tackle.
Great job there by Tony, stepping up and taking on the pulling guard.
LaPlante with a gain there, but Tony saw him, fought off the block, and made the tackle.
They got Luke Danson, senior captain, 6'1", 242, pulling around the corner.
Let's see a replay right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Tony did it. Tony did a nice job.
3rd and 3 for KP.
So the other thing is the way the KP offense runs is you're going to be playing 4 downs an awful lot because they stay ahead of the chains.
Yeah. Here you go. Big 3rd down and 3. Long count. Foxborough jumps off sides. It's going to be a free 5 yards for KP. Well, can't have those mistakes in any game. Ball's right in front of you.
Yeah, it makes you do it, though, with the way KP's firing off.
Offsides, penalty on Foxborough.
All right, KP gets first down out of that.
KP first down.
Out at their own 40
1st
now.
and 10.
A good view right there in front of us. Another long count. Is that LaPlante again? All right.
21, yeah.
All right, Ehrman loses his helmet, has to check out.
LaPlante on the carry.
LaPlante gains about 4 yards out to the 44.
I mean, KP's doing a good job of reestablishing the line of scrimmage. LaPlante goes running in there full speed, and by the time he starts hitting, a wall, they're already 3 yards downfield.
Here we go, 2nd and 6 now. We got come down to 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. And again, as you straight ahead, that one's stuffed right away. LaPlante once again. Got Lincoln Moore was in on that, as well as O'Keefe.
LaPlante again, and on the carry.
Look how tight those splits are, too.
A yard on that play. 3rd and 5 for KP at their own 45-yard line.
So here we go, 3rd and 5 again. Last time Foxborough was drawn off sides. Hopefully this time they have a little more discipline. Under half a minute remaining in the quarter. We're going to see a pass here. Oh, complete out there. McLeish throws a dart out to Mason Campbell, who's going to pick up the first down. Sully Keneally on the tackle.
KP pass is complete to Mason Campbell. Campbell picks up a first down.
Put it on Foxborough
Right
side
down
of the field.
48-yard line.
Yeah, Shane Henry
Brought down
actually.
by Shane Henry
On the initial tackle. Sully Keneally with a little help there.
Quarter.
So here we are at the end of one.
KP.
Foxborough trailing 7-0 to King Philip in the hotly contested battle. King Philip holding an edge right at this moment, winning the battle of the trenches. Fast quarter when you don't throw a lot of passes, huh, Matt?
I was thinking, too, that these quarters are moving fast. I thought it started.
So for a chain crew, referees in particular, you got to like this type of changeover because they're like literally the 49-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. It's real easy moving the chains. Less confusing for everybody involved.
That 24-minute first quarter, and it's probably a good thing because we're going to have a long halftime tonight.
Yeah. That's for sure. Well, we get a beautiful night for it, too. In fact, I think tomorrow will be the first Saturday in 7 weeks we haven't had any rain, although there is always a possibility. So they spotted it to 48 of Foxborough, 1st and 10. McLeish completing his first pass of the game. Nothing fancy about that.
Nice little pull block.
Shane
over
Henry
there.
again on the tackle.
Van Weinerwick, number 73, pulling over, kicking out Owen Hayes.
I mean, this is
72 is
just
looking for
straight
someone
ahead.
to block.
Astorino.
Astorino on the carry, brought down by Shane Henry.
McLeish is coming out like he was going to toss the ball, and then he just drops down to the straight handoff. So, I mean, a little, let's say, diversion there, but the key thing is, like you said, Pat, the line play. You get a good view right there. I mean, there's a lot of beef right there in front of us. And again, looks like Shane Henry on another tackle, but not until the first down's picked up by LaPlante.
LaPlante on the carry picks up the first down. He's tripped up by Shane Henry.
It's good blocking right there by Luke Gunning.
Yeah, it is.
LaPlante carries it down to the 35-yard line of Foxborough.
Shane Henry's not the guy you want making your tackles. Got all the faith in him, but he's coming up from a corner. And if he has to get involved, that means there's already been a good gain. So 1st and 10. KP staying in that power eye. What do we got here? A little flag down.
There you go, false start.
First penalty of the night on King Philip.
False start, penalty on KP.
No, they had.
Push the ball back 5 yards to the 40-yard line.
Did they have a hold? No.
1st and 15.
They've been flawless. I mean, to your point, you mentioned it earlier, both teams are very well coached.
Tickets are on sale at the front gate and concession stand, $5 for an arm's length.
And King
Winners
Philip
receive
is,
one half of the total sales, and it's announced at halftime of the game.
just become a
All
football
proceeds will help
factory over the
support
last
the Foxborough
10 years.
football program.
1st and 15. And McLeish, that's LaPlante, I'm sorry. McLeish hands off to LaPlante. LaPlante has nowhere to go. Tackle for another loss. Bemo on
the carry.
tackle.
He's met by Bemo for a loss of a couple yards. 2nd down, 17 for KP.
It's one of the few times he's been single. They've been blocking him single and going to his side.
Well, they really aren't running to the outside intentionally. They may break their runs out, but everything's in between the tackles, and they're certainly avoiding going at Bemo in that attack mode. I mean, they're power eye, and again, strong between the tackles. Now we're seeing McLeish again.
There we go.
See, again, BMO. It is hard to block that young man.
Foxborough sack by number 44, BMO.
He is just so quick. McLeish never had a chance to set his feet.
That's that play I was telling you about, the fullback sneaking out by the defensive end.
49-yard line of Foxborough.
So we have a 3rd and 19.
Third down, 24.
24, excuse me, 3rd, 24.
KP.
All right.
All right, now we got to play good defense here.
Sure do. Force a punt. You don't want to get caught on a little out and up type of pass pattern.
KP is going to talk about it.
Timeout, KP.
All right, so the penalty started off KP's woes here on this set of downs, and 2 straight tackles for loss, both by BMO.
Those are so crucial too, because I mean, KP wants to, you know, they want to run 2nd and 6, they want to run 3rd and 2, you know, they want to matriculate the ball down the field, as old Hank Stram used to say all the time. They want to kill you with 1,000 paper cuts. Yeah. So when you put them behind the chains and then you get that sack on 2nd down, now you're in a big 3rd down spot. You got to stop here.
Well, we know McLeish can throw.
He can.
He hasn't had reason to really throw tonight, and probably in a lot of his games, and because they are so successful on the ground.
Even if they don't get the 1st down, if they complete a pass here, they're going to probably go for it on 4th.
All right, I was just going to say I thought they emptied the backfield, but the plant's back in.
3 at the top there.
All right. This ball's just run up there.
There we go.
Fortunately, it's out of bounds.
And that was almost intentional grounding. He saw BMO coming.
Oh, yeah.
That was big right there.
There was a receiver in the area. It was past the line of scrimmage. But, yeah, he didn't have a lot of time there either.
He had no interest in completing that ball.
Mazekis O'Grady.
Oh, he took an inside rush.
4th down for King Phillip.
72 just throwing his hands up right there. Drew Hurlin.
All right, so we have Lewis back. And could that be Nicholson as well?
On to punt is
Thomas so.
McLeish will punt.
Sean Lewis and Joe Nicholson
this is going
for Foxborough.
Get away from that ball. This is a great kick. Could be down inside the 5 at about the 2-yard line.
Okay.
Not much you can do about that. I mean, Lewis would take a risk by trying to go after that ball. So Foxborough is pinned down deep. Maybe they're 3. So we'll see what they got to do here. 8:29 remaining in the half.
I mean, bottom line is they got to get something going on offense. So.
The 5-yard line.
Only their second drive. I mean, their initial drive, if Solheim comes down with that catch, you know, I think he got a first down, and then the drive's still alive. But it didn't happen, so here we are with our second drive. You see Moore in the backfield now with Angelini deep. Nothing there. Angelini gains maybe 1. Maybe.
Cut down by Hayden Schmitz.
No, they're not even going to move the stake.
Hayden Schmitz had no interest in trying to tackle Ben Angelini right there.
No.
He just waited till he squared up on him, and it was almost like a cut block him to bring him down.
2nd and 10 for Foxborough.
One thing you got to be a little cautious about too is like Marcus Sells taking snaps in the end zone, and we know that we have had minor issues with our snaps this year. So we get a timeout here, Foxborough.
Timeout, Foxborough.
So in the back of your mind, you don't want to think about it, but it is a possibility here.
I don't even want to put that into the universe, Doug.
No, I don't either. I always get nervous when guys take snaps that deep, you know, when they're already sitting in the end zone. It always makes me nervous. just like when you punt out of your end zone.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, that's...
But Foxborough takes timeout. Both teams have taken one.
Luckily, they have enough room where they can do a run and play, but sometimes when you backed up too deep, it's like you can't even do like a misdirection because you're too worried about a hold getting called in the end zone.
I mean, I'd like a little swing pass here out of the backfield. I mean, you got Lincoln Moore. We've seen a couple times this year where Lincoln's floated out into the flat, and it's been a target there, and I think that would be a good possibility right now. I mean, they're looking at him as a lead blocker. See, he drifted him out right there. Nothing there. Marcusella trying to go deep to BMO. Well covered there, number 9 on the coverage, Thomas Kilroy. Again, I saw right there with Lincoln Moore leaking out of the backfield.
Intended for Mazenkis O'Grady.
So we have a 3rd and 10.
And on the coverage for KP.
A little too nice a coverage there from Kilroy.
There's Thomas Kilroy. 3rd and 10 for Foxborough.
Not enough for the flag, but it was close.
We don't go to our tight ends a lot either.
See right there, he's getting awfully handsy with him.
Little hand. Ball, you know, maybe if the throw was a little closer to BMO. That was good 5 yards over his head. KP. Angelini gets a yard. KP, I was going to say, not even showing any blitz action. They were content with just going to base front.
Angelini on the carry for Foxborough. Luke Danson in on the tackle for KP.
Can't get discouraged here. A lot of football left. We got 7 minutes left in the second quarter. It's only a 1-score game. Hayes basically just inside the end line.
Back for
Lincoln
KP.
Moore's the center. It's a long snapper. Low snap. Hayes picks it out.
Great punch.
Gets off a really good kick.
Coverage, though.
Oh,
boy.
Nice return here.
There's the flag. All right. We got a block in the back.
Yeah, so Hayden Schmitz
gets taken over from about the 30.
He filled that inside our 40. We got about a 20-yard return. But there is a flag. Actually, got about a 27-yard return.
Shane Henry in on the tackle for Foxborough.
It was a good kick. It was low, though, so it was coverage needed some time.
Yeah, there's the block in the back. In all fairness, though, too, Hayes had to field that low snap. You know, and you're worried. You're in the end zone there. Things start running through your mind real quick. So he got off a kick.
And you got max protect, too. So, like, the blockers are, I mean, they're worried about, they have to worry much more about blocking in there because you're so backed up in the end zone.
That's right. Instead of getting downfield to cover. You're right, Mac. So with the penalty, it'll push KP back out near the 28-yard line of Foxborough, 1st and 10. Regardless, it's great field position. And who we got there? Is that, again,
that's
LaPlante?
Yep, 21.
And then Dwamab Pyle is O'Keefe. 73 on the tackle.
LaPlante on the carry. Brought down by Matt O'Keefe.
Gets about 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
LaPlante picks up about 4 on that carry. 2nd and 6.
This is just, you know, power football, KP's formations. Other than that, here's a toss. Lincoln Moore in pursuit. Sully Keneally on the tackle, but 1st down gain. Moore did catch up on the play, but Keneally makes the tackle. I was going to say, you know, other than that very first formation where they ran a little trickery on the reverse, they've been straight power I.
To the 10-yard line, brought down by Lincoln Moore.
See if we get some pulling action. Not a lot. That's just good outside blocking by that end. Fullback there, 34, Barthium, with a nice lead block as well. So do we have a 1st and goal situation? Looks like the chains are down, so we have Sully Keneally coming off, but Looks like a 1st and goal situation for King Philip.
Just inside the 10.
First and goal for KP. Ball at the 10-yard line.
Again, straight power I formation. This is Astorino, I think, in the game now. Yeah, it's Astorino and Balde. Astorino on the carry.
It's almost like KP's calling the play to whatever side BMO isn't on. Because they have been moving them around, and it seems like they're always going again the opposite way.
Second down, goal to go for KP.
What you can do when you're double tight.
There's like 0 splits right there. That's Berthume.
They just ran a wedge play.
Yeah. There was like 0 splits right there. So this gives me a flashback to 8 or so years ago. Frank and I are doing a game, and King Philip literally ran like 10 straight QB sneaks. All right. All the way down the field. March the length of the field. QB sneak. Like 0 wedge formation. Touchdown. And then they went for the 2 points, and they ran the same play for the 2-point conversion as well. That's blocked.
There you go.
BMO in there.
Extra point set. No good.
There's
blocked by number 44. Zacchaeus O'Grady.
There's your first highlight for Foxborough right there.
4:53 left in the first half. 13-0 KP.
Need to get something going here. Maybe they can build off this. Great penetration. They cannot block that.
Please remember, we have the Touchdown Club's 50-50 raffle. Tickets are on sale at the front gate, the concession stand. $5 for an arm's length. Winners will receive 1/2 of the total sales.
Here's a touchdown here.
All proceeds help support the Foxboro football
Berthume has
program.
both touchdowns, and again, they just wedged straight ahead.
Yeah.
You gotta get low. Gotta get low.
Nicholson, back.
Prescott Nicholson back for the Warriors.
Kicking off for KP is number 88.
88, the unknown kicker. And this is Prescott. He's going to barrel ahead out to the 30-yard line.
So Foxborough's main goal right now has got to be to try to get into some sort of rhythm on offense. They haven't really been able to do much in terms of.
To the 30-yard line.
I mean, they moved the ball slightly the first time, but it's just they've been disjointed.
Yeah.
And they need to find something on the offensive side.
Yeah, I mean, the last series they were pinned down deep and were unable to do anything and forced the punt. That's what really led to the KP touchdown, was great field position. So who has the timeout here? I'm not quite sure. Foxborough maybe. But,
you know,
KP had a short field to work with there, and that's always
KP.
Okay, KP takes the timeout. But that's always a plus.
KP.
Right? I mean, all right, power rankings. As you can see, Hanover, it's Division 5. Hanover is just slightly ahead of the Foxborough Warriors. A lot of unfamiliar names for most people at home. Obviously, we know Dedham and Danvers. Old Rochester's down there to the Cape.
Just look at the difference in opponent ratings right there.
Right. So here's the key thing, and if you look at it, is the top 16 teams, they must have at least 3 wins. So you got some teams that are rated high. They only have 1 win. If that plays out like that, they got to win 3 games in order to be eligible. It's Angelini here. And again, there's not a whole lot of room to run. Interesting enough, I was doing the math in my head the other day. This is the Warriors' 6th game. They have 2 more league games left with Easton and Canton. That would give them 8. and there's 16 teams involved in the playoffs. So if they were to run the table for the Super Bowl, that's 4 games, plus they have Mansfield. That could be a 13-game season, which is like unheard of in Massachusetts high school football. There, second and about 8. Quick out to Lewis. He's got a block. He's got a first down, a little bit more. That's a spark.
Sean Lewis picking up a first down.
He gets out to the 44-yard line. Plenty of time left here.
Aiden Astorino
on the tackle.
Lewis barrels out to the 44-yard line of Foxborough.
Now, KP's got some athletes, but I don't think they have somebody that's going to match the speed of Lewis if they get one-on-one out there. And now we see Tony Solm coming in motion.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, right off the fingertips of Lincoln Moore. Coverage there provided by number 6, Ethan Pessioni.
Angelini going out there. That was the.
That was Angelini, okay.
Was that the North Attleboro game?
Yeah.
Where he caught that? Look at that.
All right, I thought it was Lincoln Moore. Angelini. I checked that. It's on my bad.
Coverage is Ethan.
Just off the fingertips.
Pessioni.
Almost had a chance to start the game
down
now.
10 for Foxborough.
So second and 10. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. All right. A little inside handoff reverse, nothing there. Penetration was too deep. Solheim on the exchange gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This great penetration by the Warrior, KP Warrior front.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 10 for Foxborough.
Yeah, we get air now. We're struggling here to throw the ball a little bit. I mean, to run the ball a little bit. KP is winning that battle of trenches. The Warriors going to call a timeout. When I say Warriors, Foxborough Warriors going to call a timeout here. 2:58 remaining in the half.
Timeout, Foxborough.
KP 13, Foxborough nothing.
They've got some openings in the passing game. They got 2 near misses that could have really helped things out. That Angelini near miss was close to a touchdown there. Camera crew there.
Yep.
Working hard to bring the coverage there.
Yeah, Zach Boland, volunteer extraordinaire. Guy does everything, man. He must be a twin. What do you think, Shannon? It's a twin? Because he's everywhere. We appreciate the people we work with. I mean, they do the work. Pat and I just talk. So, and also when the weather's inclement, it's not heated in this press box. You know, surprising to some of you folks who have never experienced the confines of this lovely press box. All it provides is shelter from the wind and rain. But here we are, big 3rd down.
I had to play every game on the road my senior year because of this game.
There you go.
This thing being built.
Motion again by Solheim. Here comes a heavy rush. Oh, he's swarmed under.
Oh. Tony had some room there too.
All right.
KP just burned
their last. They brought it all.
KP just burned their last time out.
Silvera. Silvera on the tackle.
Sack for KP. Timeout on the field, KP.
Wow. Loss of about
4th and 16
7.
for Foxborough.
So when KP gets you in that 3rd and long, they're bringing pressure because they don't want to worry about covering for too long.
Right.
They bring pressure. They're up on the receivers to give slower releases, and then they'll have a safety possibly over the top just in case.
Back to KP is Thomas Kilroy. Along with number 11 Hayden
Schmitz and Kilroy back for kick for the punt. Owen Hayes. And once again, Owen Hayes with Lincoln Moore as the center. Good snap as always. Nice high kick punt, this time.
Nice high.
Oh, bad bounce.
Bad punt. Bad bounce.
Yeah, bad bounce is right. But Number 54 for the Warriors pins that down. It's
Punt down
Matt
at
Flynn.
the 32-yard line. KP will start 1st and 10.
So Foxborough needs to stand tall here. KP has a lot of time to work with. They have no timeouts remaining. Foxborough has 1. But I think now is when you're going to see McLeish put the ball in the air a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to run the ball to get the clock moving at least. And then you might see him air it out a little bit. They do have 2 wide receivers, I think, for the first time we've seen.
Kilroy's our near side, and Solheim's matched up with him. And there's the run, like you said. And once again, it's LaPlante. So test the waters. Never know if Foxborough is just playing it all to pass, like your point, Mac, and all of a sudden the guy rips off a big run.
Pick up of a couple of yards on that carry. 2nd and 8 for KP.
Yeah, KP will worry about the clock if they get a first down.
36-yard line.
And again, another run. That's a big first down run right there. Again, it's LaPlante. Shoot up a lot of yards right there. It's about a 16-yard gain.
Again on the carry. Knocked down by.
Now they're going no huddle with it.
Jr. First down at midfield for
And
KP.
give it to him again.
Nothing
There
there.
we go.
There's
Keneally on the tackle.
The tackle. Ball's at the 49-yard line of Foxborough right now. We're coming down to 1:40. Again, KP has no timeout, so they got to hurry up.
Plant again, picks up about a yard.
Now I think we're going to see it. We got trips on the right side here with the running back, so they got.
Out in the flat.
Keep them in the, yep,
There
keep
you
them
go.
in bounds. There you go.
Daniel Silvera on the reception.
Daniel Silveria on the catch for KP. Lincoln Moore wraps up against the tackle.
Well, now they're taking their time.
3rd and 8
Yeah.
for KP. At the Foxborough Warrior 48-yard line.
So here we go. Spreading it out a little bit more. We got trips to this side this time.
A bunch together though. There it comes.
Complete. Is that going to be a catch? They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, they say he's caught it.
Wow, good job by Mason Campbell.
Mason Campbell picks up the first down.
All right,
Clock
spikes
it.
the ball. 45 seconds remaining. It'll be 2nd and 10. Nice catch
See if
by
we can see the
Campbell.
replay of that catch. Cut out on us there.
Yeah, we lost it. It was a good catch, so I could see it from when it originally happened.
2nd down, 10 from the Foxborough Warrior 38-yard line.
All right, 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. McLeish back to pass. He's got a guy out in the flat. That's offensive pass interference right there.
They're not going to call that.
They're not going
that's
to
for
call
sure.
it, but it is. Again, number 5, Silveria, the intended receiver, but he definitely pushed off to try and get open there.
Broken up by Shane Henry.
I was about to say, was that Shane Henry playing center field right there?
KP. The Foxborough
3rd and 10.
38-yard line.
I mean, you got to defend for 4 downs here. They're on the plus side. They're inside the 40.
Yeah. I mean, again, they get time to pick up a first down and clock it again.
Especially with the rules, clock stopping to reset the chains.
Right.
Got trips on the left, tight end on the right here. A little pressure. No, that shouldn't be it.
Oh, almost intercepted right there as Hassett, I believe, coming over the top.
5 is out of his mind if he thinks he's getting a pass interference right there.
Yep. Silviera, again, the intended receiver, Solheim, and Hassett on the coverage.
Pass intended for Daniel Silveria.
That's good coverage. And
Broken up by Caden Hassett.
if there is a flag, it would be on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did have a flag for illegal shift by KP.
Oh, you're going to decline that, Coach. Make him punt. Yeah, you don't want to give him another shot.
Legal shift penalty on KP is declined by Foxborough. 4th and 10 for KP.
So McLeish will punt. Foxborough really doesn't have anybody deep.
Foxborough is not buying the punt.
Nah, they're not going to do much with it if they get the ball back anyhow.
Yeah, they're more worried about a fake punt here.
Good corner kick.
It's a good punt. This
It
kid's a
was.
good punter.
He is at the 11-yard line. So Foxborough will probably just take a knee here. End of half, go in and regroup. They get the ball. Foxborough gets the ball to start the second half, and certainly going to have to put something together. The running game is non-existent at this point in time. I think if we have 10 yards rushing, that would be about close. Angelini's been bottled up in the passing game. We've had a couple near misses, but
they've run like less than 15 plays on offense.
Really? I mean,
for everything all said and done, getting out of this half 13-0, the way that KP had pretty thoroughly moved the ball and dominated here. Well, we're going to see if something breaks here. Oh boy.
Well, that's part of the never give up attitude. And
Ben Angelini on the carry.
Good timeout.
Angelini with his best run of the game.
Ben runs it out to the 31-yard line. Pickup of 20 yards.
Flynn and O'Keefe pulling around the corner right there.
Ethan Testioni. The stop for KP. Timeout Foxborough.
You know, they did all this work to outlaw cut blocks right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's in the spirit, but they haven't done anything about defensive backs when they have an offensive lineman coming. Instead of trying to take it down, they execute a cut block on the offensive lineman.
Yeah, I tell you the truth, Mac, I do believe that that's illegal to do too. It's like when you run that student body sweep at somebody and the guy comes up to take out the blockers. I believe they've outlawed it. It's just that you don't see it called. I mean, the object is to protect guys' knees. Solham here.
See if he gets some space going on
A
there.
little high tackle.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, another timeout.
They're going to have to clock this one. We have no timeouts left.
Tony Sellum. The carry picks up a first down.
All right, we're going to have 8 seconds.
Astorino.
All right, nice run by Solham.
And that last tackle for KP.
That goes down as a pass. That was not a
Sellum
handoff.
picked up about 13 yards on that last carry.
That was a little shuttle pass. So that's going to go down, in my opinion, as a pass. But again, we don't have NFL statisticians here. We do have Frank.
I'm hearing people from the crowd calling for a flea flicker. Problem with the flea flicker right now is nobody's going to bite on the run.
Got a lot of coaches in the stands. We're kind of used to that anyhow.
We got a trips over here down below.
We got a flag. What do we got? Illegal substitute. Too
No,
much
it's
time. Well, they do. It wasn't a timeout. Yeah, but it wasn't a timeout. They have a 30-second play clock. Wasn't a timeout called there, so we took too much time.
Doesn't really change much.
No.
It's the difference between 56 yards and 61 yards.
Comes the blitz. Nothing.
He's just going to eat it. Go, Michael.
That'll end the half.
Hey, that's okay. They got into a little bit of a rhythm there at the end. They got the ball moving. They're getting the ball back in the second half.
Sacked by Aiden.
Overall, they
Astorino.
got a long
That'll end the
halftime
half.
right now.
Right.
At halftime,
It's just
Phillip Warriors 13.
somewhat
Foxborough Warriors 0.
amusing that we're hearing rumbling in the crowd here, and this is what happens when you finally play a really good football team. Foxborough is a very good football team, but they are playing the best team that they've seen all year long. And again, the number 3 ranked team in the state. So all sides, rumblings here. I mean, this is not some of our previous opponents, with no disrespect to them, but not the same caliber as King Philip.
Yeah, you knew you were in for a game tonight. So now it's 13-0 at the half. You got another half of football. Plenty of time to respond. You're getting the ball. Let's go ahead and regroup.
Yeah.
Saw some good things that they just got to keep with the execution.
Right. Avoid mistakes. We got to avoid any type of turnover at this point in time, and any penalty that could slow down a drive. But
nice to get one.
Yeah, put together a good initial drive, and and see what happens from there. So we're going to take a long break here. We're going to have the band. We're going to have the cheerleaders. We're going to have homecoming. I'm guessing 20 minutes. So at home, take a break, go to the bathroom, get a drink, get something to eat. We'll be back after the halftime show.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2023 Foxboro High School Marching Band. Led on the field by senior drum majors Marissa Sobel and Ian Dorich, the band will be performing music from their 2023 halftime show, The Music of West Side Story, featuring Maria, America, Mambo, and Tonight. Foxboro High School Marching Band.
One. Instrumental with me. One, two, ready, go.
Foxborough Warrior High School Marching Band.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 homecoming game. We are so excited to be here tonight and highlight the seniors that make this year's homecoming court. We will start to announce the court as soon as the seniors make their way around the track. First up is Marissa Sobel, escorted by Carter Daly. Marissa is the daughter of Andres and Michelle Sobel. She's majoring in nursing. Marissa is the current drum major of the Foxborough High School Marching Band. She has been playing trumpet in the music program for 7 years. She plays in the concert band, marching band, jazz band, and the symphony orchestra. Marissa has been a concert band section leader for 3 years, while also being the band's music librarian. She's also in the French National Honor Society. Marissa is applying to UMass Amherst, Northeastern, University of Connecticut, and University of Vermont. Carter Daly is the son of Bill and Sue Daly. He's majoring in sports broadcasting. Carter is a 4-year high school football player, president of the Students Against Destructive Decisions Club, Unified Boise Ball team member, ASL National Honor Society member, and commentates the boys lacrosse team games for Foxboro Cable Access. Carter is applying to University of Florida, Penn State, and Clemson. Next up is Lucy Mulkin, escorted by Bennett Francois. Lucy is the daughter of Monica and John Mulkin. She's majoring in nuclear engineering or nursing. Lucy is the president of the Environmental Science Club and participates in Model UN, Model Senate, the Science Team, and the History Club. She's also the publicity coordinator for the Science Honor Society and is a member of the Spanish Honor Society as well. This past June, Lucy was the recipient of the Rensselaer Medal and the Society of Women's Engineer Merit Award. Lucy is also an outfielder on the varsity softball team. Lucy is applying to Rensselaer Polytechnical Institution, Boston University, Boston College, UConn, and UMass Amherst. Bennett is the son of Brian and Brandy. He is majoring in economics. Bennett is a 4-year varsity athlete and 3-year captain of the swim team. Bennett also plays varsity tennis in the spring. He is also the vice president of the Community Warriors. Bennett is a section leader in the chamber choir and has been involved in music for 8 years. He has also competed on the science and math team since freshman year and is a starting member on both. Bennett is also a member of the Science Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, the National Honor Society, and the Environmental Science Club and the Quad Squad. Throughout the year, Bennett works at a restaurant as a host and teaches swim lessons in the summer. Bennett is applying to Columbia University, Duke University, Brown University, Vanderbilt University, Boston University, Northeastern University, Harvard, University of Rochester, University of Chicago, University of UMass Amherst, and Emory University. Up next, we have Val Beagle, escorted by Ian Dortch. Val is the daughter of Jim and Sonia Beagle. She's majoring in business. Val is a 4-year member of both the field hockey and lacrosse team, and she's the captain for both this year. She's part of National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and Science Honor Society. Val is the president of Mindfulness and Meditation Club, part of Link Crew, DECA, and Students Against Destructive Decisions Club. She runs a small business called Val's Kitchen, where she bakes solid goods. Next year, Val will be going to Stonehill College, where she will be continuing her studies and playing Division I lacrosse. Ian Dortch is a dedicated student and devoted musician. He spends most of his time outside of school practicing and teaching the trumpet and the tuba and spending time with his awesome sister Emma. In school, he plays trumpet in the jazz ensemble and is a drum major of the marching band. Ian plans on pursuing a double major in college in data science and music performance. Next, we have Mary Collins, escorted by Ryan Cotter. Mary is the daughter of Kenny and Megan Collins. She's majoring in early education. Mary is the co-president of World Language Club, as well as the vice president of Mindfulness and Meditation Club, and a member of Students Against Destructive Decisions Club. Mary is a part of field hockey, lacrosse, and Unified BOCES teams. She's also a member of both National Honor Society as well as Spanish Honor Society. Mary works as a personal care assistant in addition to a camp counselor in the summer. She also volunteers as a CCV teacher and a youth field hockey coach. Mary will be attending Stonehill College next year, where she'll be playing field hockey at Division I level. Ryan Cotter is the son of Donnie Cotter and Trish Cotter. He is planning on majoring in business. Ryan plays 3 sports at Foxborough: soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. He's also captain of all 3 sports. Along with that, Ryan is part of the National Honor Society, and he is also part of Link Crew and Class Council. Ryan is applying to UMass Amherst, Bentley, Bryan, Salve Regina, Providence College, and Fairfield. Lastly, we have Lydia Stone, escorted by Viz Ruth Chavlamont. Lydia Stone is the daughter of Andy and Heather Stone. She's majoring in graphic design, marketing, or consumer psychology. Lydia is vice president for the National Arts Honor Society, treasurer for the class of 2024. An avid participant in the school's art program, she has won several academic and scholastic awards for her pieces. Lydia is soon to be a 3-year swimmer for Foxborough High School and a 4-year tennis player, taking on the role as captain for the 2024 season. She enjoys volunteering in her church's youth group and with the elementary school art teachers at Taylor and Burrell. Lydia is also a member of the National Honor Society, Link Crew, and works part-time at Wardsbury Farms. Lydia is applying to BYU, Provo, BYU Idaho, and Utah State University. Vizru Shalamar is the son of Sirniva and Pravusha. He's majoring in business. Vizruth is the president of the Community Warriors and the secretary of National Arts Honor Society. He's also a member of the National Honor Society and the math team. He is a 4-year varsity tennis athlete and has been the team's captain in both 11th and 12th grade this year. Additionally, he plays football. During the summer outside of school, he works at Surrey Memorial Hospital and as a host in the restaurant. He also holds black belt in karate and works in martial arts. He's planning on applying to Northwestern University, University of Texas Austin, Boston University, and UC San Diego. Can we please have a big round of applause for this year's homecoming court? Now it is time to announce the king and queen. Your 2023 homecoming king and queen are Marissa Sobel and Carter Daly. Congratulations, you two.
Congratulations once again to homecoming king and queen. We have a 50-50 raffle winner. The winning number is 512889. Once again, 50-50 raffle. You can pick up your winnings if you have this number at the concession stand, number 512889.
All right, welcome back, everybody. After a long halftime, as you saw, we had the band, we had homecoming. It's good stuff all the way around. All right, our crackerjack statistician, Frank McDowell. As you can see on your screen here, I mentioned Foxborough probably had about 10 yards rushing, so you got to figure Angelini ripped off about a 20-yard gain there. So we were in the negative prior to that. Passing yards.
Welcome back to the second half.
KP hasn't had to pass the ball. They basically just ran the ball down our throats, as you can tell by the 11-4 first down advantage. So we need the answer. All right. Foxborough hasn't had the ball much, maybe less than 18 offensive plays, Mac.
Hasn't been a lot.
Tyler Prescott.
So we get the second half kick. Number 88 for KP, who we don't have a name for, is kicking off. And Nicholson and Tyler Prescott are back to receive for Foxborough. 13-0. Again, KP has pretty much controlled the clock and the ground game.
I wonder if 88's a freshman. He's skinny and he's got a different jersey than everyone else.
That's a short kick. All right, this looks like Nicholson here. He's getting a little bit of an edge.
The corner. There you go. You got some room.
He gets out to about the 34-yard line. Not a bad little return by Jerry Nicholson. Foxborough needs a little life right now.
By Brandon DeCastro.
Had to come up for that. Fielded about his 19. So he gets about 15 yards out of that return.
Nicholson's return puts it at the Foxborough 34-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, so now it's time to respond for Foxborough. You want to see where you stand up against the elite in the state. We'll see in the second half.
Solheim in motion. Quick pass out Solheim with a good block.
There we go.
Is that Eddie Feldman, maybe?
Marcus Allen's pass complete to Nolan Gordon.
Nolan Gordon. It's hard to tell from that distance.
I was about to say, I can never tell the difference between Gordon and Feldman out there.
Tackle. Gordon brings it over midfield.
Gordon with his second reception of the game. Really nice. Just nice and easy, quick design. Solheim's the key right there with that block. The ball's a little high for...
that was Gordon.
That was Gordon there again.
Marcus Allen's pass intended for Nolan Gordon is incomplete.
2nd and 10.
David
I like the fact that it's coming out throwing a little bit.
For KP.
Maybe soften up KP's front.
10, Foxborough Warriors.
I think they got some space in that secondary where they can do some things. I think that's part of the reason why KP's blitzing heavy on is they have concerns about their secondary. So Foxborough can get some time and get some room to run.
Well, KP showing a 5-man front. Backers look like they're coming. They are. That's a lateral pass right there. So that should go down as a rush.
Swing pass to Ben Angelini.
Not a pass. I can sense Angelini's frustration, though, because they're doing a pretty good job of bottling him up.
It looked like he had a lot of room developing.
That's
right
a backwards pass. Balde couldn't get there fast enough. Astorino, one of the tacklers there, but Balde was trailing. It would have been a penalty if he tried to lay a block on him. So 3rd and 9. Ball resting at the 47-yard line of King Philip.
Double tight.
We got a timeout here. KP. Interesting.
Timeout, KP.
Obviously, Coach Lee didn't like what he kind of saw out there.
Foxborough lined up at double tight, 2 receivers.
Key thing here is to your point, Mac, where, you know, KP may be a little suspect in his secondary. If Foxborough doesn't pick up the blitz, it's not going to matter.
50 raffle winner number one last time is 512889.
That is definitely the key. They compensate KP, that is, compensates maybe for any shortcomings they have in their secondary by putting pressure on. We saw that with the last play of the first half. Mikey Marcasella just had like 0 time. He got swarmed under.
Yeah, and usually the way you counter that with when the defense is blitzing is you throw those quick passes behind where the blitzers are coming from.
Right.
So the way KP's countering that is with the tight coverage, with the press coverage for it.
I like the 2 tight end formation because KP's not. When they just were out there before they called timeout, they were only had like 1 safety, you know, and he was actually rolled up a little bit. So like right now you can see there's nobody over the top. This is 0 coverage right here.
Oh, he's jumped.
There you go. That helps.
That 5 yards will help.
Well, like you said, Mac, that helps.
Offside penalty on KP.
All right, so now we have a more manageable.
Push the ball down to the
3rd and about 4.
42-yard line of KP. 3rd and 4 for the Foxboro Warriors.
Same formation.
Yeah, I mean, literally, you send a tight end up the seam. Lewis. Comes a heavy backside. This is picked. And that's only because Marcasella got hit. Lewis is going to make the tackle. Yeah, Brandon DeCastro
on the interception for KP. Sean Lewis, the tackle for Foxboro Warriors.
Yeah, Brandon DeCastro
KP runs
on the interception.
42-yard line where they'll
Lewis on the tackle, but basically brought it right back out to the line of scrimmage. It's too bad. Foxborough had a little something going there. Now you're going to make a defensive play.
KP is patient. They're a patient team.
Straight ahead, LaPlante. O'Keefe on the tackle.
LaPlante on the carry for KP. Brought down by Caden Hassett. LaPlante picks up 4 yards on that carry. Onto the 46-yard line. 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. There's that little fake toss and then the handoff. That's LaPlante again. He's out near first down yardage. They're going to move the chains.
Again on the carry, brought down by Shane Henry.
Henry on the tackle. Yep, moving the chains.
Is LaPlante faking like he's doing a sweep and then doing a cutback for a handoff?
I think it's.
Is that what it is?
Over midfield down
I think
to
it's
the
more.
48-yard line.
I think it's more McLeish. Okay. I mean, McLeish is coming out like he's going to toss it. You maybe get a slight jab step out of LaPlante, but he's certainly just taking that straight handoff and going full bore ahead. There you go. More right off tackle. That was Astorino that time. You got Sully Keneally down there. Among
Astorino on the carry for KP.
Gains about
Pick
5.
up a 4.
I'm gonna give him 5.
Brought down by BMO. 2nd and 6 at the Foxboro 44-yard line.
Foxborough's lined up off sides right now. They're real close. Again, straight ahead. Looks like Gastorino again. Nope. There's this number 28 actually. New runner, that's King. Talon King checked in. He gets the first down. I mean, KP is a very good football team, but without even seeing Catholic Memorial.
Italian King.
All right, we're going to see a replay right
Carry
here.
for KP.
They're on the same play. They just interchange backs here and there.
Foxboro 33-yard line.
Catholic Memorial is as big as KP, probably bigger in some spots, but they're a lightning quick team, and that's certainly a difference. And again, straight ahead, this is King again.
Well, yeah,
O'Keefe on the tackle.
The difference is that KP is an excellent Massachusetts high school football team.
Pass it on
King on the
tackle.
carry.
And Catholic
Brought down
Memorial
by
has kids that are
King
going to go on to
Hassett.
play Division I college football,
100%.
sprinkled throughout both sides of the ball.
100%.
Pick up 7 yards on that carry.
I mean, they had like 3 or 4 kids last year that
Second
went
down,
to
3.
good Division I
Ball
schools,
sent
Oh,
to
yeah.
the 26-yard line.
like Clemson.
Foxborough.
The kid that went to Georgia went to St. John's, but there was another.
Here's a toss now. Hey, nothing over there. Lincoln Moore on the tackle of LaPlante.
KP might send 1 or 2
LaPlante
kids
on
to
the
BC.
carry. Brought down by Lincoln Moore.
Catholic Memorial sending kids to the Big
Okay,
Ten and the
on the play.
SEC.
This time you do get the toss. Moore,
Nice
Moore
forward
just
by
comes
Lincoln.
up from his linebacker spot. Tackle for no gain. So we have a 3rd and 3.
Oh, they were not ready for that.
A little procedure on King Philip.
Ball start on KP.
They do those quick snaps
Push
there.
the ball
They
back
just-
to the
And
Foxborough
it's part of the rhythm with an offensive line.
31-yard
That's
line. 3rd
it's
and
one of
8.
those underrated parts
The
with the
KP
offensive
Warriors.
line, with any offensive lines, when they start getting into that with the cadence and everything else. Shane Henry listening to the play call on the. There it is.
LaPlante. He's still going. Yep, and Sully Keneally on the tackle from behind, but inside the 10-yard line. Not sure what happened. Looked like we had to bottle it up there.
Down. Sully Keneally in on the tackle for Foxborough.
When he goes in there, they had him, and then they slid off of him, I guess.
Wow.
They had him high.
1st and goal for KP at the Foxborough Warrior 10-yard line.
Moore coming in first, gets a piece of them.
LaPlante on the carry.
Tackle ultimately made by Balde.
All right, 2nd and goal. We can ill afford to give up a score here.
Brought down by Jonathan Ball along with Lincoln Moore.
We're down on 5.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down, ball to go. Ball right inside the 10-yard line.
Straight ahead to Barthume again. He scored twice already, and he gets a lot of yardage on that one. KP is big in that front line, though, too. I mean, we already mentioned King. I'm looking at some of these kids here. Jackson Fry, you mentioned him earlier, Mac. He's a 286-pound senior.
Luke Danson, 6'1",
yeah.
242. He's the little guy on the line.
Right, he's a little guy. He's a captain. Yeah, they got some size there
Third
as
down,
well.
goal to go.
That Luke Gunning
Ball
kid
at
at
the
tight
4-yard
end
line of
blocks pretty
Foxborough.
well too. Well, they got trips. They're just going to try to. Oh, they're throwing it.
All right, incomplete pass. So
Bimo lost his foot in there.
4th down. Do we see a field
Pass
goal
intended
attempt?
for Daniel Silveria. It's incomplete.
Yep.
4th down.
Foxborough's late getting subs out there too. They were lucky.
KP.
Didn't backfire on him. KP looks like they're bringing out the kicking
Not for
unit.
nothing though. The referee should have been stopping that play from happening because King Philip did sub. All right, let's see if we can get a block.
All right.
You see how the font's different on the
Yeah, it
kicker's
is.
jersey?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's a freshman.
probably on their 8th grade team. And he nails it.
No
No,
good.
he missed it. Oh.
Field goal attempt is no good.
That's a big stand.
Big stand then is right. Ball come out to the 20-yard line. I'm looking at the monitor. I thought it was good. So much for this. Should have been watching out live. Well, a whole lot. Well, our monitor just blanked out again. Yeah, he went wide
It
left.
comes out till the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a rule. What a weird rule.
Well, because the kick was from within inside the 20, you're not going to punish the
Foxborough
defense.
starts at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
If he missed
The
it outside the
Foxborough
20,
Warriors.
then they'll get from the spot of the kick. So
I got you.
let's see if we can get something going. We dodge a bullet after the turnover.
KP late coming in on substitution.
Here we go.
There we go. He's got some space to run.
Gordon again.
Marcasella's pass complete to number 8, Nolan Gordon.
Thomas Kilroy from King
Gordon
Philip
runs it
there
out to
on
the
Gordon.
38-yard
Yeah.
line, pick up of about 18 yards.
He looked like he wanted to get that 15 yards right there. He was close.
I tell you, if I was Gordon, I would have went
Foxborough
down,
out of bounds.
right? Because he was out of bounds.
First
Yeah,
and
he
10,
was-
If I was
he
Gordon,
was close.
I would have went down. All right, now we see Angelini.
Now we got some room for the running ball. There we go. There
Hey,
we go.
he gets a good 12 yards out to the
Ben
50.
Angelini on the carry. He picks up about 11 yards on that carry for
Now we
another
got-
first down.
Now we got some pep in their step
Ball
out
spotted
there.
Right short of
Hey,
Look at this.
spotted
They're
him
going
at the
quick.
49.
Quick
49-yard
huddle
line,
there.
Foxborough.
Chains aren't even set yet.
First
They're
and
ready to
10.
go.
Angelini again.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got
again.
good surge by
Picked up a
KP.
couple yards there.
Got a couple. O'Keefe was out in front of him, as was Flynn.
Angelini on the
KP came up
carry.
with the ball, but they said Angelini was down.
So here you go. Here you go.
Knocked out of
Matt
bounds
Flynn
by
with a
Hayden
good block
Schmitz.
right there. Yep.
Angelini picks up about 3 yards on that carry over midfield to the KP 48-yard line. 2nd down and 7.
Keep attacking, boys.
You hear them yelling. We are seeing that. Zero coverage. No
He's only going to get
safeties.
about 2 out of that.
Angelini picks up a couple yards on that carry.
The surge in the D line is really
Downey
strong.
King on the stop for KP.
All right, you can see here. I mean, we got guys out there that are
3rd down and
trying to
about 5.
block, but you know, Angelini's just
The Foxborough
surrounded by
Warriors
white
at the
jerseys.
KP 46-yard
I
line.
mean, he was down by a mile when the kid saying the ball.
Yeah. So we have a 3rd and 5 here. King Philip's 46-yard line. Solham in motion.
There we go. Here we go.
Gordon
We got
again.
another first
Solham
down.
with another good block
Great
out
blocking
there.
by Tony out there.
They've gone to that play a couple times now, and Gordon's got about 5 catches in this game.
Gordon for another Foxborough first down. Gordon takes it right over the 40-yard line.
They're getting some
of
space
KP.
out there too, because they're making
Right.
that King Philip
First and
defense
10,
chase
Foxborough
around
Warriors.
out there instead of just coming straight up field, using the lateral game.
If Marcasella gets time, he could possibly pick them apart here. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. They set this one up earlier. That same formation, like the fake, like they were going to do the reverse, and KP was all over it. Didn't even try to cover Angelini around the corner. That was the same look they ran the other way. And see, they all just assumed.
They did the fake. They went for it. You're right.
He picks up 9 on that carry.
At the 30-yard line.
Second down.
Inches. Second and inches here.
Less than a yard for the Foxboro Warriors.
I'd like to see him call the touchdown play now.
Right about the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Of KP.
2:18 left in the quarter. Foxborough with their best offensive drive of the game. They've got press coverage right now. Swing pass. Nothing out there. That's a real good job. Really, Kilroy made a nice play on that. We're going to lose a couple yards. Going to lose like 3. Bring up a 3rd and 3.
Pass out to Angelini.
Not a bad play call, it's just a better defensive play.
Schmitz in on the stop from KP. Lost him about a yard.
We didn't fool him at all.
3rd down and 2 for the Warriors.
Well, we got delay a game. You got to be kidding me. Why? I didn't see an official give him that like 10-second warning.
Penalty on
you know,
Foxboro Warriors.
That hurts.
Wishes the ball back to about the 37-yard line.
Lucky they broke the huddle at 12.
Well, I know that. Well, I was wondering about that too. But, you know, I've seen that more and more. It's almost like that's not an issue anymore. It used to be if you broke the huddle, you know, that you were penalized. Now, maybe under the Federation rules, you can do that as long as you get the guy off the field. Federation rules are all strange anyhow, so. Oh. Well, 4th down.
Miscommunication there between Marcasella and Angelini.
So 4th and 7 for the Warriors at the KP 37-yard line. Moving the ball quite well on this drive. And they, seriously, they were looking at like a second and about a foot. Lost yardage, then they had the penalty.
Yeah, Gordon and Lewis up at the top, 5 wide.
KP's coming with pressure.
Somebody should be open then if they're blitzing.
Picked off again. That's Kilroy right in the middle of the field.
Playing center field, he was trying to hit Tony down the middle with a post.
That hurts. That hurts a lot.
Pass intercepted by number 9, Thomas Kilroy.
He never saw him. Mike Marcasella never saw him.
Brought down by Rashawn Lewis. Kilroy runs it down.
Tony was behind him, but the pass was flat. He didn't have enough arc on it to get over Kilroy. So Foxborough's drive gets snuffed out right there. Very promising drive. Kingfield now takes over at the Foxborough 39-yard line with 1:02 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Straight ahead. I think it's Astorino.
Big stop right there.
Astorino on the carry, Keneally on the tackle.
On the carry, he's brought down by Shane Henry.
That was
Shane too, but Keneally was there.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
I mean, there's cracks in the armor. They need to kick open that door, and a turnover would be real nice. They've had 2 giveaways in this half. Hopefully they can get a takeaway.
There's that little fake toss again. There's Astorino with about a 7-yard gain, 6 maybe. But bring up a manageable, shorter 3rd down, and that's going to end the quarter.
Again, picks up about 5 yards. He's brought down by a slew of
Astorino is
Foxborough
actually
Warriors.
the younger brother. His older
That's the end
brother
of the
Will
third
was
quarter.
on a Super Bowl team a couple years ago for King Philip.
After 3, 13-0 KP.
So no change in the score after this quarter. So we have 12 minutes remaining. KP with the ball in Foxborough territory. Foxborough needs to make this stop right now.
Big difference in that 3rd quarter from what we saw in the 1st half. Foxborough able to move the ball with the passing game, and they did get this. They did get a stop. Granted, they got them all. KP got all the way down the 5-yard line, but they did get the stop. So.
Right.
Now the question is, I mean, KP's been running the ball pretty effectively. Are they going to keep running the ball to kill out the clock, or are they going to try to throw a dagger out there?
Well, I'd say they continue to grind. If it was North Attleboro, I would say they'd put the ball in the air. But KP's been very successful on the ground. I see no reason to change. In fact, if they don't get it, they could pin Foxborough down with a nice kick here. There's a little
Nice
counter
counter
play.
there.
He's going to be
They got 4th
short.
down coming up.
Yeah, he's going to be short. So this is definitely a go for it type of
Plant on the
situation.
carry.
But
Picks up about 3 yards.
McLeish is also the punter, so
Nate Herman, another
they-
tackle for
they're gonna need
Foxborough.
they need
4th down and 2 for KP.
a short
at the
3,
Foxborough
4th and a short 3.
They're bringing in some
31
extra
yard
beef
line.
too. They tried in number 79. It's another 290.
Right. So you got, again, he's under center. You got Bethune there, who's had nothing but success, and there he goes
There we
again.
go. They stopped him. They stopped him.
First time.
Lincoln Moore coming, breaking through, making the stop.
Nice job
Ball
there.
there with the help on it. That's big.
Astorino on the carry. He's stopped by Lincoln Moore. Foxborough takes over on downs.
That's a huge stop
Yeah,
right there.
it really was. Bethune,
Foxborough Warriors will start
who's got the 2
right
touchdowns
outside
for
the
King Philip
30-yard
tonight.
line. 1st and 10.
Stock cold in his tracks right there.
All right, guys, you're one big play away from having a
Oh,
ball
really?
game here. 6 coming on the blitz here.
Double pass.
He's open.
Got him.
He's open. There we go.
Who threw that, Dulesky?
Yeah.
Was that Dulesky?
I don't know if that was Dulesky or Angelini.
I don't think it's Angelini.
Touchdown, Foxborough.
Foxborough reaches in the bag of tricks. Let's get a replay, but I think it's Cam Dulesky that threw that pass.
Touchdown pass from number 32, Ben Angelini.
Yeah, it was
It
Angelini.
was Angelini, okay.
Noel Gordon.
Gordon. Well, Ben is an outfielder with a pretty good arm, but I just figured, you throw that trickery in there with Cam Dulesky, the sophomore quarterback, but what a
Owen
nice play.
Hayes on to the extra point attempt. Shane Henry on the hold.
Gordon's had quite a nice game for himself.
Oh, absolutely.
Hayes here for the extra point.
What do we got here? We got ourselves a one-score game, Doug.
We sure do.
11:06.
Oh, you got to see the replay here.
Fourth quarter.
They've been
13-7.
setting this up
King Philip.
by throwing that little swing pass. Remember, it went
It
for
is
about 9
Angelini.
yards. Oh boy, when that ball was in the air, I was like, just please don't overthrow him. He was wide open.
Yeah. Again, Gordon has had a nice night for himself. He's probably got about 6 or 7 catches, well over 100 yards in receiving. And if Angelini can't beat you with his feet, he just shows he can beat you with his arm. So we got a ball game. We're gonna see one more look at.
Look at that. And he stuttered and goed. He set it up like he was going to block, and the second the corner came up, he took off.
Hayes with another deeper kick down around the 10-yard line.
Good coverage here, guys.
Oh, boy, here we go. Wrap them up, boys. Wrap them up, wrap them up.
Hold on to him.
That was Schmitz on the return. He gets out to about the 33-yard line. 34, they're going to spot it.
Hayden Schmitz on the return.
Got to do a better job tackling there. Kick was decent
John
down to the
Sacchetti.
10-yard line.
And on the tackle for Foxborough.
John Sacchetti on the tackle. Let's see what the Warrior D can do now. Got some life, a little fired up
KP
here.
will start at their own 34-yard line.
King Philip going to come straight to the line out of that huddle on the sideline.
Right to business here.
Pass. Here it comes.
He went down on his own. He went down on his own. There's nothing there.
Yep.
Intended receiver there, number 5, Silveria.
Pass intended for Silveria. Caden has it on the coverage. Along with Tony Sellum. 2nd and 10 for KP.
Second and 10. Long count. Here's that little fake toss
counter.
again. This LaPlante, he gets about 6 yards out to the 40. He'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
Shane was right there waiting for him.
Shane Henry, along with Sally Keneally.
Keneally and Henry have both had solid games on the defense tonight.
3rd down and 4.
I'll tell you, Shane Henry in particular,
40-yard line.
we've talked about him in the past. Always been an undersized defensive player, but certainly a hard hitter and got a nose for the ball. So he makes a lot of big stops for Foxborough.
Let's see what we can get here from this.
Watch the long count. Good. There's that little
Good
fake
same
toss
play.
again.
Nowhere.
Nothing there.
They stopped it. All right. Let's see what we got now.
Right in the middle there. Lincoln Moore leading the pack.
Left on the carry. He's cut down by Nate Herman.
Big Nate
4th down.
in there as well.
Foxborough is come alive here.
Yep, Big Nate, got to give him credit there. Senior captain, good job.
Lewis and Nicholson back to return the punt.
Thomas McLeish shot the punt for KP.
For once, McLeish doesn't have the advantage of being able to coffin corner it.
That's right.
Joe Nicholson.
Huh? I thought I heard a whistle. This short kick here. Nothing you can do there.
That's fine. That's fine.
24-yard line. Thought I heard a whistle, but
Ball is down at the 23-yard line.
Shirley wanted to keep that ball away from Lewis there. Anyhow.
And they will start 1st and 10.
So if you're just joining us from at home from wherever you've been at, pretty one-sided affair up until like 2 minutes ago. Foxborough was trailing 13-0 at the half. KP pretty much in control of this game. And with one play, Foxborough strikes on a double pass situation. And here comes Angelini on the run, and he gets balled up immediately. 28
that was a very nice play by that Italian King kid.
Yeah, Italian King.
He came in closing that.
Down by Italian King.
Gain of 1.
Pick up of about a yard. 2nd and 9.
I mean, you just feel that at any moment that Angelini can break one. If he gets past that first level, I don't think there's going to be too many guys who can catch him. We already saw Gordon outrun And there goes Solham.
Solham trying to get some space.
Tony's going to grab a couple.
Tony Solham on the carry.
And it looks like King brought him down. The other King.
Aiden Astorino in on the stop for KP. Third and about 6.
That Talon King again.
Talon King again, 28 on the tackle.
He's a good linebacker.
Yeah, he's playing very well. So third and about 6.
Oh no, he's defensive end.
Roll out, Michael. Picked off again?
No.
Almost. Marcusell under a lot of pressure right there. Rolled to his left. It's a hard throw to make, being a right-handed quarterback. So Foxborough goes out on downs here. Still got plenty of time, just under 8 minutes.
And the punt is Owen Hayes.
I'd like to see a muffed punt right here. That'd be great.
Kilroy and Schmitz are back to return it.
Thomas Kilroy along with Hayden Smith.
This is a high kick. Got it down. That's not one of Owen's better efforts.
Ball down at the Foxborough 46-yard line. So KP will take over.
We need another defensive stand. KP's in good field position at the Foxborough 46. 7:48 remaining in the game. 6-point lead by KP. All right.
Too wide again.
Too wide again, so I still don't see them throwing the ball, though.
And Foxborough's got their safety down in the box. There you go. Nice job there, guys. O'Keefe, Keneally, BMO.
LaPlante on the carry.
Lincoln.
Brought down by Matt O'Keefe.
No gain.
Second and 10 for KP.
A lot of time in that huddle.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a delay a game?
Yeah, that would be a false start for us.
Delay a game?
They're going to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout, King Philip.
Well, that's their second one.
I think King Philip's a little worried right now because Foxborough's made the adjustments and they've started shutting down that stuff that was working in the first half.
Right. Actually, it is KP's second timeout. They have one remaining.
KP has not moved the ball nearly as well in the second half. Even when they got down there, it was because they had such great field position.
Yeah, we gave a short field.
Yeah. So
a credit to Coach Martinelli and his staff for making some halftime adjustments that have made this certainly a more competitive affair. Still got plenty of time. Second and 10 here. Foxborough defense has really stood strong the last couple series.
you got some big boys out there on that line.
All right, Nate Ehrman checking back in. Straight up the middle. That's Astorino. Got to go lower, a little bit lower, boys.
Astorino on the carry.
Keneally again at the bottom of that pile. Nice gain of about 7 yards there.
Sully Keneally on the stop for Foxborough.
It's one of those games where the linebackers are going to be using a lot of ice
3rd and
tonight.
3 at the Foxborough 39-yard line.
And the defensive lineman for that, because there's a lot of bodies getting thrown around. All right, guys. They got triple tight right now. Right there. There we go. Keep it. There we go.
Who shot that gap there?
That was Lincoln.
Was it Lincoln Moore? Yeah.
Lincoln, and then Tombstone came in.
They're going to give him a yard. I don't know.
Brought down by Brandon Toomey along with
Lincoln Moore, Shane Henry again, Brandon Toomey, yeah.
4th down and 2.
That's definitely a team effort there. The risk here of KP going for this. I mean, they've been punting the ball very well all night long.
Right inside
I wonder if they'd be doing a little bit of a quick kick here. Nope, they're not. They're just lining up, power up, get off. Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't call that. They're going to give a neutral zone infraction against Foxborough. This, oh my God. I'm not even sure that he penetrated the neutral zone.
Foxborough results in a KP first down. Ball spot at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for KP.
I'm not so sure KP was going for it there.
I don't think they were.
Yep. Tony saw him at the bottom of that. First one to make the hit.
I mean,
Foxborough's got
Nate Irvin's going down right there.
He's met by
they have 5 very big boys in there with BMO for a 6-man line.
Loss of a couple. 2nd and 12.
Foxborough's just sending everybody. And Tony Sloan has an ankle there, and then there's a lot of bodies. I'd like to go, if we could go back to that offsides. I mean, you literally have to go into the neutral zone, and I don't think Balday went across. I think he came up out of his stance, but I'm not sure he ever went into the neutral zone. That's all right, we're going to take another look at this. We're going to look at the bottom of your screen here. So, I mean, literally, he comes up out of his stance, and his foot goes to where his hand was. That's so tough. That's so tough. Officials should never determine a game. So, loss of 2 on that last play. 2nd and 12. We're coming down to 4 minutes remaining. Here's a toss sweep. Balday wraps up the ball carrier, LaPlante. LaPlante's got probably 20 carries in this game tonight.
Jonathan Baldy on the tackle for Foxborough.
Gets about a 5-yard gain out of that, bring up a 3rd and 7.
2 more stops.
LaPlante picked up about 5 yards on that carry. 3rd and 7 from the Foxborough 35-yard line.
KP's going to take a lot of time. They're not going to be in any hurry right now.
That was the other problem with that first down. It let him take another.
There's a toss again. There's a wrap, nothing there. Foxborough may want to call a timeout right now.
LaPlante on the carry.
Nope.
Brought down by BMO.
They want to keep it on the offensive side.
Just a toss sweep to LaPlante again. And there's Lincoln Moore and Balday again.
At 3.
4th and 3.
Do not jump off sides.
No, we're under 3 minutes now too. KP's going to take all the time in the world here.
I wouldn't be surprised if they ran no play. There it is, right in the middle.
Nothing.
They got him.
Oh.
There we go. All right. 2:38, 75 yards to go.
Three timeouts.
Three
Shane Henry.
timeouts.
Jonathan Baldy. Foxborough Warriors will take over.
We mentioned Shane Henry earlier. Baldy's been big on this series. There's Shane Henry right there around the knees. Baldy finishes them off.
Foxborough Warriors will start at their own 26-yard line.
For the
First
ball
and
game
10.
here, boys.
Here it is. Let's go, Mikey Marcusella. In Mike we trust.
He's got the double move to Gordon.
Oh, he just overthrew it out of bounds. Gordon had a step on the defender there, Brandon McCastro.
Ran that out and up there. And the pump fake.
Marcusella's pass is intended for Nolan Gordon.
I got that play right there.
Complete.
I wish there was someone there to catch it.
Clock stops, though.
McCastro in on the coverage for KP. Second and 10.
Saw too, KP trying to time the snap right there. Was it Aiden Estorino charging up to the line?
Foxborough go 5 guys. They get an empty backfield. Here comes the blitz. Little screen pass to Gordon. Oh, nice tackle there by
Gordon
Pescione.
on the catch.
Ethan Pescione.
Ethan Pescione. And on the tackle for KP. Gordon picks up about a yard.
Coming down to 2 minutes.
3rd and 9 for Foxborough Warriors.
Let's go! Fast, Michael! Go!
Again, empty
Man
backfield.
on the top there. Goes through.
Mikey's got to roll out. Oh. Had Angelini looking for a flag. There's nothing there.
KP doubling Rashawn Lewis on that play. They had Kilroy over the top and they had the corner.
Well, here's your ball game.
Marcusella's pass intended for Ben Angelini.
3rd and 9.
Incomplete.
4th and 9.
Foxborough 27.
Foxborough Warriors
How many timeouts? We only got 2.
with a minute 48 left in the ball game.
You don't need a touchdown here, you need a first down.
We got all 3. I don't know. Even if we don't get it here, we can stop.
Don't take too much time there. Don't want a 5-yard penalty right now. Oh, they're sending a punt team out? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Foxborough calls timeout.
Timeout Foxborough.
A punt here, I mean, if you kick the punt, you get 3 timeouts. You're not going to leave yourself a lot of time.
But now that you've called that timeout.
I know. Kind of forces your hand.
Hey, how are you?
It's just a lot of confusion there. I mean, they spend a lot of time on sideline. Then all of a sudden you see Owen Hayes and a handful of other guys going out there. And
Yeah. So when you call that timeout, you gotta go for it
you got
now.
to commit yourself now, yeah.
Yeah, now you gotta go for it.
All right, again, be the ball game right here on this play. The officials now.
Timeout,
KP's
KP.
calling timeout. That's KP's last timeout. All right, Foxborough, regroup.
And you've had plenty of time to think about what play you want to call here.
Yeah, I mean, we've already reached in the bag of trick once.
Like you said, though, they don't need a touchdown. They need 9 yards. to get a fresh set of downs with 2 timeouts. So if they get out by midfield.
Yeah, exactly. Nice little 15-yard gain here would be awesome. Get them out around their 35-yard line, or, their 40-yard line, and again with those timeouts. So once again, we're going to come back out.
So I got Gordon and Rashawn up at the top. They have Trips down below.
Key thing here is pass protection, boys. They're going to come hard at Marcasella. You only see 3 down linemen, but I got a feeling they're sending their backers.
Tell him he's got to throw quick. 19's got to come off the edge. We don't have a guy for him.
Again, anytime you got officials taking this long to do something, it's not a good thing.
You just got boxed. Yeah, they just
not a good thing.
You're giving KP all the time in the world to look at the alignment.
You got the DNs, you got the linebackers, good? Yeah, that's Fox.
Fox is only have 2 tight ends.
Here we go again.
Hey, big or big?
I don't know. This is not a good look. Not a good look for an officiating crew. Saw him in motion.
Saw him's changing their coverage for it.
Oh, incomplete pass. Oh, well, hope for a turnover here.
Foxboro pass is incomplete. King Phillips will take over on downs with the ball at the Foxboro 27-yard line.
We can see a replay on that last play. Again, KP's all huddled up over on the sideline over there, but there's no timeout. I think KP's going to be pretty conservative here, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing Barthium here.
Yasserino.
Timeout.
Keep on the tackle.
Yasserino on the carry. He's brought down by Matt O'Keefe.
One official just signaled timeout for KP, pointed the wrong direction. I don't know. A game of this magnitude, you probably should have the best you have available. They haven't really been a factor at all. I mean, the game's been pretty cleanly played, but the last couple of minutes.
I'd say that offsides call where the guy just came out of his stance was probably on 4th and
Same official just signaled timeout for KP when Foxborough called it too. So again, got to make the plays as players. Through there. Shelly Keneally and Matt O'Keefe again finished it up. So Foxborough's out of timeouts.
The ball, go for the ball.
Knocked down by Lincoln Moore. Timeout Foxborough.
Play action pass here.
So KP can run a play here without getting a first down. Take about 40 seconds off that clock. That brings up an interesting 4th down call for them.
Gotta believe.
Foxborough's got a chance to get the ball back with roughly 30 seconds. So.
Well, not a high-scoring affair. I'm not sure what anybody was expecting. I certainly thought there'd be a few more points on the board, but it really has turned into quite a defensive battle here. You know, I don't believe that the 2 interceptions came back to haunt us turning into points either. I mean, certainly didn't help us, but I don't think they translated into points for KP. We did give them the short field, though. That hurt when they picked up their go-ahead touchdown.
3rd down and 6 for KP at the Foxboro 22-yard line.
All right. That's movement. That's movement on KP. You got to call that. There it is. Quarterback flexed his legs.
Ball start on KP.
Yeah, they were trying to draw Foxborough off sides. That quarterback flexed his legs. A little trickery right there.
Pushes the ball back to the 27-yard line. 3rd down and 11.
You watch this from this view. Watch quarterback. He spreads his legs. Right there. See that? Yep.
That is tricky.
That is tricky. Not bobbing his head, but he's spreading his knees. I haven't seen that one before, Matt.
No, it's next level with it. You're watching that ball.
Yeah, yeah. Toss sweep, knock him out of bounds.
Out of bounds, he's out. There we go, they stopped the clock. That's huge.
Very big, I'm not sure that is what you wanted to do there. Got a sizable gain, but I mean, honestly, King Philip running a sweep like that, if the kid goes down before he goes out of bounds, he just takes a knee.
Runs the ball down to about the 20-yard line.
They got to watch for. They got to try to jump him, pull him off sides again.
4 for KP.
Unbalanced left, sweeping left. Oh, come on, he's holding him.
No, BMO,
they stopped him, though.
BMO with a
nice
tackle.
play, BMO. Minute 20, Doug. Minute 20, they got life.
Cut down by BMO.
Wow.
Foxborough will take over on downs.
You just cannot block that kid.
Stringing it out,
This is incredible. This is an incredible effort by 44. Brandon Mazekas O'Grady. He's almost being
Shane
held,
Henry
but
doing
look
a great
at that.
job there, too.
Yeah, and Shane, of course, he's always near the ball, like I said earlier. So no timeouts. Foxborough has to go. Foxborough has to go 80 yards. Tony saw it.
Out of bounds, Tony. Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
He's going to get the out of bounds. Got to be careful with that block there. He almost had a push in the back. Only a 2-yard gain, but stops the clock. That's the most important thing right there. 1:14 remaining.
The stop for KP. Someone picks up a couple yards. The end of this.
Yeah,
right
you
there,
saw
be
that.
very careful.
Oh,
Ben
yeah.
Angelini, he pulled his hands back. So the last thing you need is a push in the back right there.
All right, 3 up top, 2 down below. Rashawn and Gordon down below on the short side of the field.
Double coverage. Don't need that one there. Got to run maybe some crossing pattern here.
Marcus Ellis pass intended for Nolan Gordon.
I'd really like to see somebody come all the way across from right to left.
And on the coverage is
Bring one of those trips from that far side. Bring them all the way across underneath.
Along with Brandon McCastro.
So
Third down and 8.
3rd and 8.
For Foxborough.
Same formation. Tony in the middle over there with the trips.
3-man rush.
Marcus is calling for something.
Come on, Mikey, 10 seconds.
High snap. A lot of pressure right there. A lot of pressure by number 5 there, Silveria.
That was just a good job getting rid of that in the vicinity of the receiver.
There you go. I mean, this is just, that's a DN right there. Silveria lined up as a DN. And
what is this referee trying? He's not trying to call it. There was a receiver there.
I honest to God.
Oh, it's the clock. It lost the clock. You reset the clock. Hey, saying 110.
This ought to take a while. .102. There you go. All right. Come on, Mike.
Fourth down and 8 for the Foxboro Warriors.
Let's go, Line.
Bringing pressure.
Give him time, Line. Give him time. No, he's going to be short. That'll be the ball game.
Marcus Ellis pass complete to Tony Sellum.
Wow. Valiant effort, man.
Italian King on tackle for KP.
KP will take a knee.
They'll take over on downs.
Ah, boy.
First and 10 for KP.
What?
At the
You
Foxboro 26-yard line.
You hate losing this game because it was so there for the taking for them.
Yeah, it was.
Foxborough believed that they could play with them. And a lot of people outside of Foxborough didn't believe that they could play with them. And they proved it. They can definitely play with them.
Yeah.
And King Philip is not in Division 5. They're not in the state tournament. King Philip is at the top of the state in terms of talent-wise. They're a very elite team. And Foxborough gave them everything they could handle tonight with the game plan. That second half where they stopped them, they made the adjustments.
Yeah.
As much as you want this win, and as great as it would have been to get Coach Martinelli his 300th here, he's going to get his 300th. It'll probably be next week. And you have got yourself a team that can compete with anyone in the state, which means that there are bigger fish to fry.
It does bode well for us. I mean, obviously, when you're in a contest like this, a 13-0 loss would have looked worse. 13-7 hurts more because you had some chances. You came up with 2 great defensive stands in the last couple minutes. Just couldn't execute. Couldn't get any momentum to grab a first down or 2. So, I mean, a good solid effort all the way around, especially the second half. It was a tale of 2 halves. You know, key penalty here or there, but the reality of it is we had to make some plays. We didn't make the plays that we needed to in the last couple of minutes. Nothing to hang your heads on. You know, hanging heads low or anything like that, but a good effort. Nonetheless, Coach will go for his 300th next week. This will help us in the standings, I'm sure, because, again, close loss to a Division II powerhouse. No fears. We're playoff bound, guys. You learn sometimes from losses, and I think that's what's going to happen tonight. So, on behalf of the Cable 8 crew, my partner here, Pat McGuire, and all the people that came out tonight, appreciate it. Everybody have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors.